you are not really understanding or comprehending my question. My question to you is quite specific. You are claiming here, somehow telling the people like you are a Muslim, right? Of some kind. And you've written a book called Quran to Bible, right? So people have somehow thought but you're actually not really a Muslim in the technical sense, right? So I'm asking you this question. When the Quran says about Christ, it tells you Christ is a servant of God, a slave of God, right? He is a worshipper of God. He was not crucified. He did not claim to receive or demand worship. He did not say he was part of the Trinity. So these kind of things I expected you to say, right? So let's now, for the sake of argument, you did not hear what I said. So let me ask you again. What does the Quran say about Christ himself, who he is according to the Quran?
Quran has changed his identity.
No. What does the Quran present the identity of Christ?
Quran, yeah, that's a good question.
Good. Go ahead.
That's a good question.
Yeah, and the good answer is?
Yeah, good answer is very simple. That Virgin Maryam never gave birth to a child Isa. And Virgin Maryam was not sister of Harun and Musa and daughter of Imran mentioned in the Quran.
So is that what the Quran says?
That's what the Quran says.
Does the Quran say Virgin Mary was not the mother of Christ?
Quran says, there is a very good reason behind it. I'm going to tell you what, but because you asked me a question, I'm answering that question.
Can you answer the ones don't answer me with what the Quran doesn't say. No. My question is, what does the Quran say about Christ?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so what does it say about Christ?
Quran says that Isa is the son of Virgin Maryam, sister of Harun and daughter of Imran. No, Imran was the father of Musa and Harun.
Is that what the Quran says?
That's what the Quran says.
Where does the Quran say?
Harun was the brother of Moses.
Is that what the Quran says?
Harun was, no, the Quran, it says Harun is the brother of Moses. This is what the Quran says.
Yeah.
Harun is the brother of Moses.
Yeah, that's Harun. Yes, correct. That Harun al-Islam is the brother of Moses.
This is what the Quran says.
Yeah.
We agree on that.
Of course.
Yeah. Now, sister of Harun.
Which Harun?
Is also Maryam.
No, which Harun is the Quran talking about?
I'm talking about brother of Moses.
No. The Quran doesn't say this is the brother of Moses.
Yeah. No.
So, which Harun? Okay. Can I ask you one question?
Just a second.
Just to clarify.
Now coming out her father. Her father's name is Imran.
Whose father's name is Imran?
Moses and Aaron, both brothers. Their father's name, as they are Imran.
So, okay. Where can I find this?
You find it in Surah Imran and Surah Maryam.
Go ahead, and then for benefit for everyone. So show us where, and then we'll go that. Interesting. Okay.
Surah Maryam. Yeah. You will see. अब इसको मैं अपना
So you thought he was a Muslim, but actually he's a Christian. But
I reserve my opinion on that point.
No, where does it say the father's name is? Okay.
There is only one Harun.
Excuse me?
In the Bible.
No. Quran is not the Bible. The Quran is the Quran. So where does the Quran say There is only one Harun.
Just a second. Sister of Harun.
Yeah.
Your father was not evil, nor he was mother unchaste woman.
Good. So can you explain one thing? Who are saying this?
Who's saying this?
Who is saying this?
Quran is saying.
No. Who is the Quran quoting saying
Quran
this?
saying to Mary, right?
No. Quran doesn't speak by itself. Either Allah speaks.
No. Whatever.
What is the Quran quoting? Who are
Quran is saying, Mary, you have indeed.
They say.
something terrible.
They say, right?
So they say, whosoever says.
Wait. No, it's important.
Yeah.
Who is they?
Sister of Harun.
We will take it forward, but we need to understand one thing though.
Nor was
When the Quran says, they said, who are they?
Whosoever were there at that time, they said.
Right. So it was the people, when Mary brought the child, right? Baby Jesus,
Yeah.
the people who were there,
Yeah.
her community, they said, Ya Ukhta Harun, O sister of Harun.
Harun, yeah.
Right. Which Harun?
Harun, Quran is mentioning that they said something.
Of course they said.
No, just a second.
Yeah.
Now, those people, those who were there at that time, Mansur, they could have never mixed up Harun because Harun lived long time before.
You didn't understand my question.
You know?
You are conflating several things. I am saying, when they said, you, O sister of Harun, right?
Yeah.
Which Harun are they talking about? Are they talking about Harun which is, wait a second, I'll give you options now.
Yeah.
Her brother? Did Mary have a brother? And what was his name?
Mary, Virgin Mary, first of all, Joseph is not mentioned in the Quran. He's a very important figure.
I'm not interested in Joseph
Number one.
or Noah
Number
or
one.
Adam.
Number one.
Number two.
Number two, Virgin Mary had her other children from the steps kind of children. Now,
What was my question?
when we talking Virgin Mary,
No, what was my question?
the question is,
Did Mary have a brother and what was his name? Simple question.
yeah,
Yeah, answer that please.
Virgin Mary. I'm not here to talk about his brothers and sisters. I'm talking.
That's what the Quran is talking about. They are saying, oh, sister of Harun.
No Harun.
Wait.
No Harun as
Please,
his brother.
please.
No brother.
So let me, to settle this dispute, we need to understand this reality. When the Jewish people, the people around Mary came and said, looking at the baby, oh, Ukhta Harun, oh, sister of Aaron,
All right, daughter of Imran.
they don't say daughter of Imran. You just made it up.
You go to Surah.
Excuse me, where does it say he's daughter of Imran? No, excuse me, please. I would like you to be man of integrity and don't misquote. So let me read it for you from your own translation by Maulana Wahiduddin Khan, right? Carrying her child, she brought him to her people. They said, oh Mary, you have indeed done something terrible. Sister of Aaron, your father was not...
There's no Aaron
I have
there
not
as
finished.
his brother.
I have not finished the verse. O sister of Aaron, your father was not an evil man, nor was your mother an unchaste woman. She pointed to the child. So there is no question of and the daughter of Imran. You just made it up.
No.
Excuse me.
There is no anybody
Please.
ask any Christian
Excuse me, please.
or any Jew. Was there Aaron a brother of?
Excuse me. You know what you're doing?
No, there was no.
You're doing something what we call conflating things.
I mean facts.
To help you.
Facts.
Excuse me. To help you understand. Okay. If my name is Ibrahim, what are my two sons' name? No. It's important.
you're right.
What are my two sons' name?
Exactly. That's a very good question.
And can you answer that?
Because that way you can identify the person.
Excuse me.
If
My name is Ibrahim,
Ibrahim,
what are the two sons? My name of the two sons.
You have to have the names, or you know that. But
Hang on. Do you know why I ask?
Yeah.
Because if my name is Ibrahim and I say, you know what, somebody says Ibrahim, which Ibrahim? If people heard, which Ibrahim am I talking about?
Yeah. But this is what I'm saying.
No, you're not getting this point.
Identity.
Excuse me. If my name is Ibrahim, it doesn't mean I'm Ibrahim the Prophet, am I?
Not at all.
Good. So this Aaron, who is the brother of Mary, mentioned in the Quran, two things. Firstly, this is the statements of the people around her. Secondly, statements often can be done in a way to express something, like express a surprise. Or, would you let me finish? Then I will ask you the question you can answer. Ya Ukhta Harun, this phrase refers to what? Does it refer to that she is literally a brother of an individual called Harun, who was living at that time? Or is it implying that she is a brother of Harun, the brother of Moses, the prophet? So you have now two understandings. Either she has a brother called Harun, who was living at that time, who was, wait. Or is she a brother of Harun? Now, when we say it's the brother of that Harun, the brother of Moses, the prophet Aaron, now this kind of phrase, brother of, sister of, is it literal or is it metaphorical? For example, when Jesus Christ is called the son of David, is he literally the son of David? Can I make my point first? You can answer. Is Jesus literally the son of David or metaphorically the son of David?
Okay, fine. Now, the point here is, we are talking about name of Isa as well. So his name in Arabic is not Isa, his name is Yeshua. So I'm talking about name of Isa.
But that's not my argument then. You're moving it to another argument. What his name means or what his name is.
We are talking of a different person. Right?
No, we are talking about your claim.
Sister of Harun, and if you go to Surah Imran, it says daughter of Imran.
No, you made again another same conflating again. You know what conflation means? Conflating the identity of other people. When Jesus is called the son of David, is he literally the son of David? Is he literally?
He's talking because David is saying, Jesus is saying, how can you call in the kind of how can you call me David, the son of David, when David himself is my Lord?
Is he literally the son of David?
No, not at all. But
good. So point taken, right? So I understand. Even in your Bible, I could have given many other examples. The one example is sufficient to say, when you have a son of something, it doesn't mean literally. So when we have an example here, brother of Aaron, it doesn't mean it's a literal brother. It could be a brother in a metaphorical sense.
And coming on to the name of Isa.
Wait.
His name is not Isa.
You see, now you're jumping to another argument. So now we establish here.
Because fine, I mean, we didn't agree that.
Okay, so you agree there is nothing about.
No, there is agree, because if you go to Surah Imran, daughter of Imran. Imran is the father of Harun and Musa.
But this is not about. Okay, so I ask you again then to clarify. As a Christian, is this the Harun the prophet is talking about, or the Harun which was the actual brother of Mary?
There is no brother of Harun.
Sorry?
There is no brother. See, we got to see from the same Quran. In Surah Imran, he is daughter of Imran.
Yeah, again, not answering the question I'm asking.
Daughter of Imran.
No.
Right?
Did Mary have a brother?
Mary didn't have any brother Imran.
How do you know?
Harun.
How do you know?
Fine.
Now, how do you know that?
Secondly.
No, not secondly.
Secondly.
Please.
All right.
How do you know Mary did not have a brother?
All right. Even if she says, supposing you say.
Not my say. No. It's important. We're talking about historical reality.
She was not daughter of Imran.
No, excuse me. Let's talk about the issues of brother of Harun.
She was not daughter of Imran.
Can we not jump to an Imran issue? We'll talk about it secondly.
And the child that she gave birth to was not Isa, was Yeshua.
You are not addressing the topic at hand.
I'm addressing.
My uncle, with all respect.
That's right.
Right. When I ask you, did Mary have a brother? And was that brother called Harun?
No.
How do you know she didn't have a brother?
Oh, no. All I know is, because here, two things he said. One, daughter of Imran.
It doesn't say that here.
Secondly, wrong name.
Subhanallah.
There is no
this doesn't say anything about daughter of Imran. You quoted with all due respect. This particular ayah of the Quran in your translation, this doesn't say anything about daughter of Imran. It simply says.
Surah Imran.
No. We are discussing this verse.
Not this verse only.
But this verse is what we're discussing now. So within this verse,
No.
I ask you.
Sorry, sir. We are not discussing this verse. We are discussing identity of Jesus Christ.
Okay. When we're discussing the identity of Christ, this.
Do we agree on that? Do we agree?
That's my question. So what does the Quran?
Do we agree on that, Mansur?
That's what my question from the very beginning.
We are confirming or trying to establish the identity of Jesus Christ.
According to what the Quran says.
Yeah.
Good. So here, from this verse, does the Quran say Christ is what? What does it say about Christ here? Because you brought this verse along. I need to know what...
Before we say...
Not before.
No. He's saying... No, yeah, we can read that.
Read,
What
please
he's
read.
saying is, carrying her child, she brought him to her people. They said, "Oh Mary," right? Mary, when we go to Surah Imran, daughter of Imran. Now, Mary did not give birth to child Isa, right?
Which Imran?
I'm talking about Virgin Mary, the mother of
How many Imrans are there in history?
Imran is the father of, we are talking of a legendary figure.
So you're conflating again. So you're mistaken again. So I have to now. Can I point to the mistake that you're making? Two mistakes.
The identity of Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
One,
but I am telling
he's
you
not
the
Isa.
mistakes. I'm telling you the mistakes you're making. You are conflating one Imran with another Imran 1,000 years before. You're conflating with one Harun with another Harun 1,000 years before. Excuse me, please.
And I'm also saying that the Jesus Christ name was in Arabic Yeshua, not and in Arabic called in brief Yeshua.
Excuse me. What is the name?
Not Isa.
Excuse me. What is the name given by the mother of Christ to her child?
Mother of Christ.
What name did she give?
His name that given to by Mother of Christ, that he will be called in English. They might.
Don't give me in English. Don't give me in English.
He says Yeshua.
Do you know why? Do you know why I say that?
Yeshua.
Excuse me, please. What language did Mary speak?
Mary spoke Hebrew language, and in Hebrew language his name is Yeshua. In Arabic,
Wait. Slow down. So did Mary name her child Yeshua?
Mary didn't name her child Yeshua. The angel Jibreel who brought the message, his name will be called Yeshua, and he will be a person who will forgive the sins of others.
Sure. So you're now claiming the child's name is Yeshua,
Not given by mother.
as given by the angel. So where do you get this information from?
We get
Can
the
you give me
information.
book from history or the Bible
Or the
or the
Bible.
Quran
Bible.
where the angel comes and says the child's name is Yeshua? Can you show it to us, please?
Yeah, you will
Go
see
ahead.
in the Bible. I mean,
Show
you will
where?
see in the Bible.
Where?
Where
in the Bible?
Angel Jibreel. I mean, we do it every day. I mean, that's not the thing. I mean, that's not the point here.
No, it is the point.
Bible
You just
says-
made a claim
No,
that the name here Quran says is not correct. That's what you're implying. So we would like to know, where does the Bible say
The name
that?
of Isa. In the Arabic Bible, they used to call him Yeshua. Yeshua. You know, Sheen and Seen.
You're not really understanding the
I'm
point.
understanding the point.
The
His
name,
is not Isa.
listen, the
His name is Yeshua.
No, your claim, his name is different, right?
The name is different.
Good. Where do you get this information from? Which evidence, which source, which reference that the angel Gabriel came and gave to Mary a child whose name will be called Yeshua?
Yeah, you see this all Matthew Mark.
No, I haven't seen it anywhere. I haven't seen it anywhere.
Says the Luke, he says that his name will be called Yeshua. No,
Where does it say
no,
that? Luke,
no,
okay.
no.
So, do you anyone
If
have a
say-
physical
you
Bible?
Read the English.
Can someone get a Bible, please, for us?
Or you will read the English, they will say name will be Jesus, isn't it? No, this name is very important to
There you go.
understand.
There you go. Can you show us where the angel Gabriel says his name will be Yeshua?
Yeah, you go to Gospel of Luke.
Yeah. Because we now need to understand where the name was given to this child.
Yeah.
Thank you. We have another one. Not to worry.
This one is big as well. This one is big as well.
It's okay. Yeah. We will go. Thank you. Enough Bibles now.
This is the Bible scholar.